Top 23 Best Korean Movies in 2026.
Alu Movie Zone. Subscribe for more. Like.
1. Colony, directed by Yoon Sang-ho, Train to Busan, starring Jun Ji-hyun, Ji Chang-wook, Koo Kyo-won, Kim Shin-rock. Premiered at Cannes, opens in Korea May 21, 2026. 2. The King's Warden, directed by Jang Hang-joon, starring Yoo Hae-jin, Park Ji-hoon, Yoo Ji-tae, Jeon Mi-do. Opened February 4, 2026 and became the year's top domestic grosser so far. 3. Once We Were Us, romantic drama directed by Kim Do-young, starring Koo Kyo-won and Moon Jae-young. A remake of the Chinese film Us and Them. Released December 31, 2025, became a major box office hit, $17.8 million domestic. 4. Boy, directed by Lee Sang-deok, starring Jo Byung-kyu, Yoo In-soo, Jeannie, Seo In-guk. Opened January 14, 2026. 5. Parkman, Rock and Love, directed by Choi Won-sub, starring Kwon Sang-woo, Moon Chae-won. A comedy from the team behind Hitman. 6. Project Y, directed by Lee Won, starring Han So-hee, Jeon Jung-iso, Kim Shin-rock. Opened January 21, 2026. 7. Sugar, directed by Choi Sin-chun, starring Choi Ji-woo as a mother trying to save her child. 8. Sister, thriller directed by Jin Sun-moon, starring Young Ji-soo, Lee Soo-hyuk, Cha Ju-young. Opened January 28, 2026. 9. Hummant, espionage action film written/directed by Raya Sungwon, The Berlin File, Escape from Mogadishu, starring Zo In-sung, Park Jong-min, Shin Se-kyun. North/South Korean agents clash in Vladivostok. Opened February 11, 2026. 10. Number 1. Directed by Kim Tae-young, starring Choi Woo-shik and Jang Hae-ji, real-life reunion of the Parasite mother-son duo. Opened February 2026. 11. Pavan, Netflix romantic drama based on the novel Pavan for a Dead Princess, directed by Lee Jong-pil, starring Do Ah-sun, Byun Yo-han, Moon Sang-min, released February 20, 2026. 12. Everyday We Are, directed by Kim Min-jae, starring the late Kim Se-ron and Lee Chae-min, released March 4, 2026. A poignant release, a year after Kim Se-ron's death. 13. Samakdo, a cult horror directed by Chai Ki-jun, starring Jo Yoon-soo, Kwak Si-young, about uncovering the truth behind a pseudo-religion. Opened March 11, 2026. 14. Method Acting, directed by Lee Ki-hyuk, starring Lee Dong-won. Opened March 18, 2026. 15. Judge Girl, directed by Ryu Kwang-hyun, starring Chai Won-bin, about a girl dominating her school. Opened April 1, 2026. 16. The Ultimate Duo, directed by Park Shil-won, starring Bae Sung-woo, Ism. Previously titled Drunk Driving, retitled and released after a 7-year wait, opened April 2, 2026. 17. Salmachi, Whispering Water. Horror directed by Lee Sang-min, starring Kim Hae-yoon, aiming for Queen of Horror status. Opened April 8, 2026. 18. My Name, directed by veteran Chung Ji-young, starring Yeon Hye-ran, Shin Woo-bin. Opened April 15, 2026, screened at the Berlin Film Festival. 19. Wild Sing, directed by Sun Jae-gon, starring Gang Dong-won, Taegu, Park Ji-hyun, Oh Young-isoo. Opened June 3, 2026. 20. Husbands in Action. Netflix action comedy directed by Park Gyu-tae, starring Jin Se-kyu and Gong Mi-yeon, reuniting from Extreme Job. An ex-husband cop and current husband vet team up to rescue their shared wife, Kang Han-na, from a drug gang. Released June 19, 2026. 21. The Second Child, mystery drama directed by Yoon Jong, starring Park So-hee, Yoona, Lim Soo-young. A girl wakes from a 3-year coma to find her sister dead and a mysterious look-alike girl appearing. Opened July 1, 2026. 22. Oh. Na Hongjian's The Wailing, first film in a decade, a big-budget sci-fi thriller starring Huang Youngmin, Zo In-sung, Hoi Yan, plus Hollywood names Alicia Vikander and Michael Fassbender. Premiered at Cannes in May 2026, competing for the Palme d'Or, Korean release expected summer 2026. 23. The Roundup, Punishment, 4, the 2024 installment of the hit Roundup crime action series, directed by Hyo Myung-hang, starring Ma Dong-suk, Don Lee, as Detective Ma Suk-do. It grossed $80. Foreman was the second highest-grossing Korean film of 2024. A fifth installment is in the works, expected 2027.
Alu Movie Zone. Subscribe for more like this.